Education is one of the major tasks of society, and the buildings in which education takes place not only shape the way people teach, but also provide icons and symbols for the values we hold common as a society. After decades, school design has undergone a transformation from the simple needs that house as many students as possible to a user-focused environmental design. From the change in the classroom setting to the use of ergonomic furniture, everything has moving forward to the user needs and well-being. Well-being can be described as judging life positively and feeling good. Well-being is an important factor for physical and psychological health. Therefore, to study the well-being of people is a necessary way to care about their health. The well-being of an individual can be achieved certain aspects of the physical environment. Poor environmental quality can threaten a person's well-being. Human-friendly environments are the foundation. Within it, people can reach their goals and improve their potential. The purpose of an educational building is to provide a physical, social, and psychological environment that is conducive to teaching, learning, and research. Also, from a business perspective, students are the most important customers of schools, and the school is a student service provider. So meeting the needs and expectations of students will lead to their satisfaction with their learning experience. Since living experience in the building is an essential component of quality of life, the healthy building is demanded for education. The World Health Organization defined a healthy building in terms of its indoor air quality, thermal comfort, lighting quality, and acoustics. A healthy building is free of toxic materials and protects the health and comfort of its occupants throughout its life cycle, supporting social needs and enhancing productivity. It can be also referred as green building. Currently, buildings that are designed and constructed to minimize environmental impact are called as sustainable or green. People tend to mix use of these two terms, but they are different. Sustainable is a whole system that goes beyond building, but green building is an approach that more focuses on structure itself. There are many green building assessment methods. The best known and most widely used rating systems are LEED from the United States, BREEAM from the United Kingdom, and Green Star from Australia. The category from these three assessment methods vary, but indoor environmental quality is included in both assessment methods. The main components of indoor environmental quality are included sustainable air, sustainable thermal control, sustainable light, workplace ergonomics and environment quality, and access to the natural environment. The importance performance analysis model will be used when analyze data. Importance performance analysis was introduced to develop and analyze business strategies. It is a clear and powerful evaluation tool to find out attributes that are doing well, attributes that need to be improved, and those that require actions immediately. The model is a matrix that contains 4 factors. Concentrate here, keep up good work, low priority, and possible overkill. To complete the study, a quantitative study has been applied. A self-administered questionnaire was developed for this study. After the literature review on occupants' well-being in educational building, 5 categories have been established for the 17 to 21 items of occupants' well-being in educational building. They are comfort, health and safety, access and quality of facilities, space provision and adequacy, and participation and inclusiveness. Each item has been asked to answer based on importance and performance. Therefore, the questionnaire consists of 4 parts. Importance of each items that evaluate occupants' well-being in educational building, performance of items that evaluate occupants' well-being in educational building, additional questions regarding the importance of having the self-study room, group study room, and task lighting in design studio and lecture classroom, and general information about the participants. The survey were targeted 3 areas, which are lecture classroom, design studio, and public space such as lounge and lobby. The sample of each area has 30 participants, and the survey was split into 3 questionnaires designated for each area. All of the participants were asked to respond to questions about importance and performance of each item on 7 points Likert scale. Participants were also asked to comment on the additional questions. The study investigated PAO Hall of Visual and Performing Arts at Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana. Lecture classroom, design studio, and public space that includes a main floor lobby and a second floor student lounge of PAO Hall have been studied because students spend most of their times in these 3 areas. The public space in PAO Hall includes student lounge and lobby. The student lounge is in the second floor and also accessible from the main floor lobby. The main floor lobby space is currently furnished with couches and used by the dance, acting, and theater students. It is also one of the spaces that provides a full view to the outdoors due to the big window without shades, where the natural lighting is sufficient. The student lounge in second floor is similar with the lobby that furnished with couches and few side tables with a full view to outside as well. Lecture classroom in PAO Hall are mainly located in basement and first floor, where basically no window and any access to nature. The classroom setting is same as traditional classroom setting, that desks arranged in straight rows and a teacher's teaching station in the front of the side. The furniture in the classroom is non-adjustable chairs and desks. The classrooms are painted as beige tone, and vinyl tiles were applied as flooring in the lecture classrooms. Design studios in PAO Hall are located from basement to third floor. Some of the design studios in the first, second, and third floor have windows in the room. However, for those studios located in basement, the windows that the ability to access nature are not available. The furniture in the design studio is adjustable chairs and desks. The design studio are painted as beige tone. Vinyl tiles were applied as flooring as well in design studio. To study the selected spaces, a pilot study has been conducted before the full-scale survey using the survey questionnaire, and participants' feedback was invited for their opinions about the survey questionnaire so that it could be revised and modified. After pilot study, the layout and wording of the questionnaire has been changed. The full-scale survey was conducted at PAO Hall from November 28th to December 15th in 2014. 110 students from lecture classroom, design studio, and public spaces responded to the survey. 20 samples were not be able to use into this study because they were incomplete. It made the rest of 90 samples a useful and adequate measure for studying the students' well-being. After collecting data, the data analysis were conducted by using the model of important performance analysis. Based on the plot of importance performance analysis model, the area that the dots distributed most is the rate range that most people answered. The result of the data analysis turned out the respondents were fairly distributed from all departments from sophomore to graduate student. They are mainly in age from 19 to 23 and few from 24 to 26. Female are more than half from respondents due to the special demography of the art design student. The time period they use most often in PAO Hall or evening from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. and afternoon from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. They mostly spend 3 to 6 hours and 0 to 3 hours for taking class per one day in PAO Hall, and spend 3 to 6 hours or 6 to 9 hours for studying in PAO per one day. Meanwhile, most respondents state that they usually do not have dinner or lunch or take break in PAO due to the fact that there is no place to eat in PAO. Therefore, they tend to go to other buildings on campus between classes. After analyzing data, the features that are very important and had good performance, the features that need to improve immediately, the features that the priority for occupants' well-being is low in public space, lecture, classroom, and design studio has been shown in metrics. After the study, the remodeling design project of PAO Hall has been started. The goal of design is improving occupants' well-being in PAO Hall Purdue University. From Thesis to design a space focuses on well-being, there are several elements that need to pay attention, such as access to nature, natural lighting, view sea level, and etc. The overall design goal is to provide an environment that can meet the requirement of health and wellness. Therefore, inspired by forest, the concept of the design is growing. Forest is an object that's sufficient with natural being and sunshine. It can make people be healthier and relax themselves. Also, it is an object that keeps growing day by day. Since PAO Hall is an educational building occupied by students, therefore, the forest as the design elements will be applied through the whole design process to mimic the feeling of stay in nature and achieve the design goal that design an educational building can meet students' well-being. The original floor plan and space layout has been studied and improved. After remodel, an extra lobby area has been added into the main floor lobby. Visual communication design departments has been moved from basement to main floor. The location of lecture classroom have been changed to basement, and the room layout of design studios, lecture classrooms, and public spaces has been changed. The lecture classroom in basement, main floor lobby, student lounge in the second floor, the stairs for the two sides of building, visual communication department, the interior design studio, the industrial design studio have been developed, include screen feature and features meet the students' needs.